What's up, OG gang? It's me, Brandy, back with another video for you and you and you and you and you too. Anywho, let's get to it. This video, as you can tell by the title, is a video about my postpartum experience that I had with baby Kenny. I decided to make this video because I was listening to a podcast the other day, and one of the girls was talking about her postpartum, and some of the things that she was saying I felt too, but her stuff was more intense. Like with her postpartum, she was like, didn't know where she was. She was like running around her house naked, like where's my kid, like my postpartum was totally different, and I decided to talk about it because more people are talking about it now, but I feel like it is something that people just push under the rug, and it's like, okay, you'll get over it. And another reason I wanted to talk about it too is because I was watching a show on Netflix called Working Moms, and I like the show. It's really funny to me, but one of the ladies was dealing with postpartum really bad, just how the lady I said I was listening to the podcast, she was dealing with it like that. So I just want to talk about my experience with postpartum with my two kids, and just to shed some light on the situation. So with Heaven and baby Kenny, my postpartums with both of them was severely different. With Heaven, it was just like, with Heaven, I was just uber emotional. Like, Kenny could be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, why do you think I'm such a bad mom? Why do you hate me? And he'd just be like, I was just asking you, are you about to go feed the baby? Or like, I was just super emotional. And with her, I would eat sweets all the time. Like, I would, not like a cookie here, a cookie there. Like, nah, I would legit eat a pan of brownies every day. Yeah. But with baby Kenny, his was a little more rough, I would say. And I didn't want to tell anybody because the general fear that I think a lot of people with postpartum have, if they talk about it, is if I feel like I wanted to kill myself, then somebody would take my kids away. So that's why I didn't want to talk about it. I never wanted to kill myself, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't want people to think that I was crazy. So one of the things that I experienced with him was he would be crying, and I would just be like looking at him, and like I couldn't move. I would just be looking at him, and he would be crying, and I would just be like looking at him. That was super scary. What else? There would be times where I would be driving to like doctor's appointments and stuff, and I would be like, it's so easy for me to just veer off to the right and crash this car. I never wanted to, but I would like, and it sounds so crazy that I say that that's something that I thought about, but I didn't want to do. But it is something that I would be like, dang, that's a big tree. Like, if I hit it, I bet I'd die. Like, but I never wanted to do that for multiple reasons. One, because I knew in my, like, with what I was dealing with was temporary. I knew that that's something that wouldn't last long for me in that situation. So I'm just like, no, like, why make a permanent decision on a short-term feeling? So I didn't, like, and then I love my life. Like, I'm blessed. I have two beautiful, healthy children. I have a wonderful husband. I have a house. I have a car. Like, I have both of my parents. I'm super blessed. So that's not something that I wanted to do. And another reason is because I'm like, if I did do that, that wouldn't make my kids proud. Heaven would like probably be like a prostitute because she'll be depressed that her mom killed herself. Like, and it's just, it wasn't for, I don't know, I just knew I didn't want to do it, but that's like thoughts that came into my head. Like, postpartum is real. Another weird thing that I experienced with my postpartum depression is at night, like towards the night, I would get super moody, angry, aggressive. Not like aggressive like I want to like slap people around, but like Kenny would be like, why are you, like I would be folding clothes at like 10 p.m. and Kenny's like, why are you doing that right now? And I'll be like, cause if I don't do it, you're not gonna do it. And like it would turn into like a whole situation. I would just go to bed angry. I would be depressed. Like I would like, and it was like a form of sundowns. For those of people that know what sundowns is, for those of you who don't, it's like I work in a nursing home. So when night strikes, it turns into a whole nother situation with people that have like Alzheimer's and dementia. So whenever I will be fine all day at work. When I get home, I'm still fine, laughing, playing with Heaven and baby Kenny and stuff, joking around with Charlene, and then boom, it's time to go to bed, and I get super depressed. Like I get mad and sad and angry for no reason. So that's another reason why I knew I had it. And then another question that got asked at work by one of the other girls is, how do you know when it's over? And it's like, I knew it was over because now I have a whole new outlook and awakening on life, in my opinion. Like I just feel different, I move different, I act different, I view the world different, I view things different. So that's how I know that I'm over it. Well, I can't say I'm fully over it because there are some, well, I think I'm fully over it, because I was going to say there are some times where I still get anxious and stuff, but I think that's just mom anxiety, human anxiety, life anxiety. So yeah, I think I'm fully over it. Like I just have a different outlook and a different look and perspective on things, and I love where I'm at. I feel like right now where I'm at is the happiest that I've been in my entire life. So yeah, there's that. But on a serious note, if anybody is dealing with postpartum depression in general, anxiety, don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to tell somebody, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I never was afraid to tell anybody how I was feeling. I just didn't want to be judged. I guess that's why people don't say it, but I just didn't want people to think like she can't handle it, you know? But now looking back on it, I wish I would have voiced my opinion more, and I would have said something and let people know how I was feeling. But like I was saying, if you have anxiety or depression or postpartum depression or any type of depression or anything going on, do not hesitate to call somebody and talk to somebody, because there's always somebody that can help you. There's always somebody that can listen. There's always somebody that can talk to you. And 9 times out of 10, there's always somebody that's been where you've been before. So just don't hesitate to talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Shoot, if you want to talk about it, message me, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, Simply an OG, on Facebook, Brandy Duncan. But for real, like, postpartum is a real situation, and it can be talked about, handled, and situated. So that was my experience with my postpartum with my 2 lovely and wonderful children. If anybody is experiencing depression, I will be linking a website for depression on my under this video, and I will be linking I'll put a phone number on there too. If you don't want to talk to me, or if you don't want to talk to anybody you know, there's hotlines that you can call and talk to. So talk to somebody and get it figured out. So I'm almost done pumping. Thanks for pumping and dumping with me, and I will see y'all later.